How do you train a? I think how old is this dog?
10 weeks.
He's 10 weeks old. Now, a couple things. You see, the dog has no collar on him. Now, that's not a bad thing. What happens a lot of times, pups. I like to get a collar on them sometime soon, but at the end of the day, they're at the home with homies chilling anyway, so nothing's gonna go wrong per se. I like that Stan's using this. What is it called? Slip lead?
Yeah, slip lead.
A slip lead leash, because you could put this on and give the dog a little direction. Second thing that you could do with the leash, mind you, I normally don't put a real leash on a dog for a little bit, but we gotta be honest. It is the law to have a leash, and soon as a dog gets that old, I'm heading to Arbor Hill. I'm heading to some places. So a leash is to keep your dog safe and you safe, because if someone feels uncomfortable, even a puppy, especially because ours normally by this time got cropped ears, you get a little nervous because they say, "Oh, black people and pit bulls." I tell you, that's the thing. That's the thing. So how do you train a dog that's 10 weeks old? Let me be very clear in saying you don't. Okay? You don't. You enjoy it. You love it. You learn from it. Let's walk through a few breeds. The General, for instance, we've seen him now tear rats up. He's got something in his DNA that says, this is what I'm supposed to do. Terriers, this is more terrier, but a little bully base. So I got to be clear in saying that when you breed two terriers together, they have a different intent. So you will begin to tighten them up faster. When you add the bully, aka, the bulldog and all the other stuff they use to slow the dog down, dog's driven, but it ain't driving. You know what I mean? Like a pit bull will drive and you be like, where'd that dog go? It dug a hole, left under the fence, it killed a few things, brought it back already. You go, what's wrong with this dog? He's got different intent. How old was Juice when he bit that other puppy?
He was probably 5-6 months at that time.
See what I'm saying? When their dogs are getting revved up, Juice turns in, he want to make things juicy. So what does he do? In an excitable moment, he responds because he's kind of losing a little bit. And he doesn't like it. So he reacts, bites one of our dogs. Then he almost, they couldn't get him off ego at one point in time, but he has a different level of motivation. I'm not going to tell you that's good or bad. What I'm going to tell you is every terrier is different, and most terriers in general are thinking dogs, and they're thinking about how to do what they want to do. So they need a lot of guidance. In this case, when you have an American Bully and many other breeds, even the terriers, you want to get them under control fast, but you want to let them grow up as well. And just like us humans, how long does it take to build confidence? Whew, a lifetime. A lifetime, if we're being honest. And then, mind you, confidence is a practice habit. So, Stan, what are some things that you can do or have done with him up until this point that you could show them basically how to manage themselves when the pup's only 10 weeks but still learning and checking some boxes?
I do a lot of luring with this dog at this age. I don't even care about words because it doesn't mean anything. So I do a lot of luring. I really don't put them on a leash just because, like you said, these dogs want to be with you, especially if you develop some type of bond with them. And I've had them since birth. So they've had a different kind of level of respect for me, you could say. So slow down. It's the main thing. Don't expect them to figure out things the first time you try. Don't expect them to understand any words or anything like that until I really wouldn't even label things till about 5-6 months old. And even then it's pushing it because they're still learning. So with the leash, I'll put it on them and just let them drag it around. And we have a full video of this as well.
On Iron Sharp K9's YouTube, it'll be there. I have nothing to do with that.
So I just let him have it on, drag it around, and this is how he was acting earlier.
Kicking.
It's like, oh, what's going on? And this teaches him that just because something's on his neck, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, all the puppies, they like carrying this stuff around. Guys, so I repeat, when you have a pup, you want to take your time. you want to take your time, learn the best you can, pace yourself as you walk down that road of, hey, what does it mean to have a dog? What does it mean to have a puppy? What does it mean to train a dog? How do I want to live with this dog? How do I want to spend the next 10, hopefully 10 good years with this dog? Well, it starts day one for sure, and practicing small habits, and incrementally the time will continue to grow.
It didn't freak him out. He went back to it and did it again.
Go boo-boo.
You gotta go potty, pups?
Here's the thing, I think he got the doo-doo.
You got to go potty?
I think he's doing a good job of like sniffing out. He's like, yo, let me outside. Look, we're gonna let him outside. Here's the thing. Leash training, I think it's an important thing. For instance, He's got Tyrion, but if this was a pit bull, I would put a leash on him everywhere I went, and the general's about to get a leash put on him everywhere he goes. That joker's a live wire.
It's better to be safe than ugly.
Yeah, in the general, he's a checker. So you want to say he's a little fussy.
And even then, having a leash on him is for his safety, because if he does that to the wrong dog, you can swoop him up real quick.
And one thing Angela told us, people love getting a good Jack Russell from her, but the only time she gets a call is when it ran up on a Rottweiler or bigger dogs, thinking it's tough, and get his head chewed off. Because big dogs will put up with it a little bit, but these Jack Russells, I mean, he's got some sharp teeth. They get a little busy. I mean, he's a pup who smashed that rat in about 2 seconds. That rat got one good bite and a good shake, and that was all she wrote. So, guys, stay tuned. Take care of your dogs. We'll talk a little bit more about how to train and work through a puppy's development. Puppy development is key, but most important part about that development is patience. Take care of your dogs. So when you come back.